Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Last year, I was pleased to be here to create and celebrate the launch of the Provident Hospital Scholarship Fund, and I'm excited that we're back with plans to award even more deserving students. I'd like to recognize Commissioner Bill Lowry, who's with us today. This is his district, and Dennis Deere, who's chair of our Cook County Health and Hospital Committee, who is represented today by Melva Brownlee. I'd also like to thank Israel Rocha, CEO of our Cook County Health, and Valerie Amos, the Health Systems Chief of Human Resources. Special thanks to Joe Flanagan, chair of the Cook County Health Foundation, who is represented today by Sylvia, who will be introduced in a moment, Sylvia Zaldivar, for their generous support in funding and facilitating the scholarship. Actually, we were here, last week? Week before.
Yeah.
To dedicate a mural in the entryway to Provident Hospital, a really beautiful mural, and this is the third. We've done 3 of these? Right. So I want to thank the foundation not only for their support for the scholarship program, but for their support for the arts, which enliven and enrich our buildings. I want to thank Nick Shields, my Director of Communications, and Otis Story, my Deputy Chief of Staff, who first envisioned and created this wonderful fund. I want to recognize 2 of our board members of the Health and Hospital System, Bob Curry and Joseph Harrington, who are both with us today. I don't believe there are any other board members present. Did I miss any board members? Okay. And now I'd like to recognize perhaps the most important person in the room, Camilla, did I say it right?
Yes.
Camilla Carroll, a 2022 Providence Scholar and a recent nursing graduate. She's the future of healthcare. The launch of Provident Hospital Scholarship Fund last year showcased our commitment to healthcare in Cook County and beyond. It was a privilege to award more than 24 scholarships to deserving students last fall and speak with them about their commitment to caring for underserved communities and providing the type of care our patients deserve. To create a more equitable healthcare system that provides high-quality, culturally competent care for all, we must ensure that our healthcare workforce is reflective of our communities. Only 5% of doctors in this country are African American, and fewer than 6% are Hispanic. As evident by applications last year, it's not a desire to pursue this noble profession that is lacking. It's the barriers, often financial, that keep people from pursuing careers in healthcare. I have a daughter who's a nurse. I know how much it costs to go to nursing school. A new study from UCLA found that not only do black and brown medical students face greater financial barriers in getting to med school, but they're more often discouraged by their advisors. And actually, the head of our public health system, Dr. Lamar Hasbrook, told a heartbreaking story about an African-American counselor in college who tried to keep him from the idea that he wanted to be a doctor. Discouraging. This is an unacceptable set of circumstances and one that we hope will help alleviate with the scholarship program that not only provides financial support to students but also connects scholars with a mentor at Cook County Health to help guide and support them. Mentors, as we all know, are critical. It's essential that we lift up students who may not have as many academic and economic opportunities and support for their aspirations for a career in healthcare. It's the right thing to do for healthcare in our country, and it's the right thing to do for our patients. We've named this scholarship program after our own Provident Hospital. It was the first hospital in the United States that was owned and operated by African Americans in the entire country, and it cared for people of all races. Dr. Daniel Hale Williams performed the first successful open heart surgery in the country at Provident in 1893. The hospital joined the county health system in 1991. If you'll recall, that was kind of a turbulent time for healthcare in this country. The hospital closed, and John Stroger was committed to keeping it open to serve the people of the South Side, and so it became part of our healthcare system. The Provident Scholarship Fund is a partnership between Cook County Health, and the Cook County Health Foundation, so it's a 3-legged stool. The County Board of Commissioners committed $1 million of funding last year to support the scholarship program. And let me just say, we decided to support the folks who were awarded scholarships last year to the completion of their medical education, as well as bring in new cohort. So we want to be sure that people get not just support for a year, but support for their entire academic endeavor. I'm grateful to the Cook County Health Foundation and its donors for generously supporting this program. It's one of the many ways we're striving to promote equity in education across the county through our Project Rainbow initiative. Credit where credit is due. Project Rainbow is the brainchild of Nick Shields, who's in the back there. It's through my office's Project Rainbow that we are committed to high-quality educational program, events, and initiatives that drive impact and opportunity, like today's historic Scholarship Fund announcement, that inform, inspire, and impact our children, students, and families throughout the county. For more about Project Rainbow, please visit projectrainbow.cookcountyil.gov. Now, I'd like to bring up the commissioner of this district, Commissioner Lowry, and ask that each speaker introduce the person who follows them. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam President. Good afternoon, everybody. It's good to see you. Good to see you. I'm Bill Laurie, Cook County Commissioner of the 3rd District. Welcome to the 3rd District. And as I always say, whenever I'm talking about Provident Hospital, welcome to one of the gems of the 3rd District. Today is a very exciting day. And we've had many exciting days here at Provident. Over the past several years, we all got together to cut the ribbon on a new dialysis center. We all got together to cut the ribbon on a new MRI center here at Provident. Last fall, we resumed ambulance access at Provident for the first time in 11 years. And last year, we started the scholarship initiative here at Provident that you just heard about. And we started that initiative for students pursuing a career in healthcare. Last year, we awarded over $535,000. This year, we look to resource and award even more. Well, today, this is not just a restatement of our commitment to the students who are pursuing a career in healthcare. It's an investment. It's an investment in our community. It's an investment in the 3rd District. It's an investment in Cook County. The 2nd annual Provident Scholarship Initiative will provide health professional scholarships to medical and dental students attending a graduate-level clinical academic program. Students are eligible for an award up to $20,000. The initiative also offers an allied health undergraduate scholarship opportunity to undergraduate students in selected programs which serve as the foundation of a career in healthcare. Careers in nursing, radiology, respiratory therapy, physical therapy, and surgical technology. Allied health and undergraduate scholarships are awarded up to $10,000. The 2nd annual Provident Scholarship Initiative is more than just dollars. It's an investment in our students of today and an investment in our leaders of tomorrow. Thank you, President Tony Preckwinkle. Thank you to Cook County Health. Thank you to the Cook County Foundation. Thank you to the colleagues that I serve with on the Cook County Board of Commissioners. Thank you to Provident. Thank you to Dr. Turner. And thank you to all of you for investing in education, for investing in healthcare, and for investing in our community. It is now my pleasure. But go ahead, you can do that. It is now my pleasure to bring up Melva Brownlee.
Thank you, Commissioner Bill Lowry. Good morning, everyone. My name is Melva Brownlee. I have the privilege and the pleasure of serving as Chief of Staff to Cook County Commissioner Dennis Deere. Commissioner Deere is unable to join us today, but he would like to thank our County Board President, President Preckwinkle, for your leadership and vision, along with the Cook County Health and Cook County Health Foundation in establishing this award endowment that will serve youth in underserved communities. Commissioner Deere, as well as myself, grew up in an underserved community, and we all still reside in the community that we serve. He is well aware of how this scholarship can assist our future leaders. He once received a scholarship himself from a community-based organization to further his education at a historical Black university, the Jackson State University. So he understands that we must provide the necessary resources for our youth, especially in the area of health care. Our youth are our future, and they will become our leaders of tomorrow. Thank you. Now you will hear from our CEO of Cook County Health, Mr. Israel Rocha.
I was going to say good morning or good afternoon, everyone. Hopefully everyone's having a great day. I'm thrilled to be here today to launch our 2023 Provident Scholarship Fund. This is an essential investment for the future of healthcare workforce and the pursuit of health equity for all people across Cook County. I'd like to start by thanking President Preckwinkle, the Board of Commissioners, and our Board of Health, our Cook County Health Board of Directors, for their stalwart commitment to ensuring our healthcare system and ensuring health justice in healthcare. I'd also like to thank personally Commissioner Bill Lowry, Commissioner Dennis Deere, represented here by Melva Brownlee, and the entire Cook County Board of Commissioners and the team, including our board member who's here with us today, Director Otis Story, Director Joe Harrington, and Director Robert Curry, for their ongoing support to ensure that these programs continue to occur within our organization. I'd also share our immense gratitude to the Cook County Health Foundation and their funders for supporting the Vital Scholarship Fund, particularly their foundation chair, Joe Flanagan, and executive director, Sylvia Zaldivar, who's with us here today. I'd also like to recognize Valerie Amos, our Cook County Health and our Cook County Health team for their hard work in making this program happen. While we have great ideas, it takes amazing people to make sure that those ideas continue to operate and come to fruition. So thank you so much for helping to spearhead this work together. And we're very grateful for Camilla Carroll, who's joining us today. Since we heard, she recently graduated as a licensed practitioner nurse from Can Academy of Nursing in Matheson and was a 2022 recipient of the Provident Scholarship Fund. Ms. Carroll, as you begin your important work and mission-driven work, I hope you will consider a career and a home at the Cook County Health Organization. No pressure. No pressure. No time better than the present to start recruiting. As you've heard, we all need more nurses every day. We thank our generous support of Cook County, the foundation, its donors, who were able to support up to 60 future healthcare experts from our community and underserved communities last year. We're hoping to distribute $900,000 in scholarships this year. Applicants will be evaluated on their academic achievement and consideration also given to the candidate's community where it falls in the Social Vulnerability Index. The goal of this program is to provide opportunities to students from communities that have historically faced greater challenges, be them education, economic, transportation, access to food, or medical care. We want to make sure that our healthcare workforce is diverse and is able to meet the needs of the patients that we serve. Our own Cook County Health System has a largely minority patient population. 31% of our patients are Black, 28% are Hispanic. I'm proud that our care team is representative of the people that we serve. 59% of our staff are Black or Hispanic. However, our diverse team is the exception in healthcare. Having healthcare providers who look and come from the same community enhances their cultural connectivity with medicine. Patients often have better results and better health outcomes because they're able to communicate freely in those rooms. One of the most powerful things that we say in healthcare is that we want people to say you're seen and you're heard. And that starts by ensuring that you see and can see yourself in medicine. Mounting evidence shows that when providers and patients are from the same race or ethnicity or share same cultural backgrounds or have access to those providers within their clinics, a greater level of trust is developed. In fact, just last week, a study was published in JAMA Open Network showing that Black patients in counties with more Black primary care physicians live longer. Researchers found that racial disparity in mortality rate between Black and white Americans decreased by 1.2% with every 10% increase in the presence of Black primary care doctors in those clinics. When our healthcare workforce is reflective of our patients, there is less implicit bias. Patients are more likely to share their medical decision-making practices, participate in preventative care, and adhere to the medication plans from their providers. By fostering medical professionals who are from communities where opportunity is not abundant, we hope to create a healthcare delivery system that is representative of the patients and the providers that both have high-quality care and high equity for everyone to ensure that health is a human right. This initiative aligns with Cook County's Project Rainbow, as you heard today from President Preckwinkle, which is in close connection with educational inequities to improve access education and to reverse those inequities and to help all students across Cook County. We look forward to welcoming our second class of scholarship recipients this summer. We know from the applications that we have received that they are an incredible group of individuals, amazing leaders who have done fantastic things in their schools and their work and their academic journey, and their promise to heal and to help our community is just starting. Our system at Cook County Health, along with Provident Hospital and our Provident Hospital Scholarship Fund, is completely honored and humbled to simply be a small part in the very bright future of the young individuals who will be selected. Now I'd like to say a few words in Spanish. Estamos orgullosos para anunciar para la segunda año la beca de Provident. El periodo de solicitar comienza hoy y finaliza el 26 de mayo. Esperamos repartir $900 millones a 60 becarios que están en un programa de educación por la salud. La diversidad es fundamental en el cuidado de la salud de nuestros pacientes. Es importante que nuestros trabajadores de salud representan a nuestros pacientes y nuestras comunidades. Daremos becas a estudiantes que están queriendo servir nuestras comunidades que apoyan. Visite nuestro sitio de electrónico para presentar su información, para ganar información sobre estas becas. We're so happy to be here today. This is one of the probably the most funnest things that I get to do, is to say that we're not only caring for the healthcare that will be today, that we're caring for so many patients in the future. Because we always say your impact is judged by those that you touch. By helping to start new leaders, like Ms. Carroll, we're able to impact and be able to help and heal patients well into the future. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for your support. And to everyone, thank you for making this program a reality. Thank you.
We'd ask Sylvia Zaldivar, who's Executive Director of the Cook County Health Foundation, to say a few words.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes.
Oh, your Spanish is getting better. This is only my fourth press conference ever in my life, and if you can hear my voice, you can see I've not been in training. So I'll do my best. It's a privilege to be here. I'm Sylvia Zaldivar, the Executive Director of the Cook County Health Foundation. Thank you, President Preckwinkle, for your support and excitement about this program, your staff, the commissioners, especially Commissioner Deere and Commissioner Lowry and Dr. Turner, for your leadership in launching this program last year. And a very special thank you to our Cook County Health colleagues and mighty team, Valerie Amos, Alicia Boyd, and Deborah Hart. We could not have arrived at this day without your collaboration and jumping in to help and guide through the many twists and turns that we took. Thank you to Israel for the opportunity to be a part of this wonderful project. And on behalf of the Foundation Board and staff, it is truly a privilege to be a part of only the second year of this transformative scholarship program. Higher education has never been more important, but it's also never been as expensive. And for families that we serve, this is a catch-22 of massive proportions. If college were affordable and accessible, our communities would have a much better chance of breaking the generational cycle of poverty. And even when low-income students in the healthcare field receive scholarships, they still struggle financially and cannot afford housing and food or opportunities like attending conferences and receiving mentorship. The Provident Scholarship Program came to life with these very issues in mind. And from the Foundation's perspective, as well as the dozens of donors who have contributed to this fund, there is no better investment than one that helps achieve multiple goals, which taken together can truly move the needle. We all know what the data tells us about how people of color lag behind on nearly every measure of health. And study after study finds that the users of the health systems themselves report that their greatest barriers are financial and lack of trust by a large margin. And yet, in the 2018-2019 academic year, 1 year before COVID, of all of the medical school graduates across the country, 54.6 were white, 21.6 were of Asian descent, 6.2 were Black or African American, and 5.3 were of Hispanic or Latino descent. Last year, philanthropy invested over $6 billion in scholarships to over 1.5 million students. Why? It comes down to a principle that both the health system and the foundation hold dear: equity. We want to be a part of the solution and ensure that in this coming generation, all backgrounds, beliefs, languages, and perspectives are represented in these scholarship classes. That is equity. But for our communities and the people we serve in our system, equity is also critical for other reasons. The Cook County Health Foundation envisions a future where neither race, nor zip code, nor background are determining factors of wellness, health, and thriving. And the Provident Scholarship Program offers a unique opportunity beyond equity alone, as in the selection and financial support of scholars, but in equitable outcomes. It is not only the achievement of the education itself, but of the added value of mentorship and professional opportunities and networking that will have an exponential impact on these scholars and their families and communities, and in fact, on health outcomes overall. We're excited to launch this year's scholarship application, and even more excited to get to know this year's scholars and support them in the pursuit of their dreams. It is my privilege to introduce my partner in this effort, Val Amos.
Good afternoon. I'm All right. I'm Valerie Amos, the Chief Human Resources Officer. Really excited to be here. I'm going to share more details about the scholarship program. I'm excited to say that we are back for a second year, as you've heard before. Last year, we celebrated an award amount of 31 scholarships to our future health care leaders. This year, the Provident Scholarship Fund aims to award up to 60 scholarships, as you've heard, 30 health professional scholarships, and 30 allied and undergraduate scholarships. Medical students, including those in medical, dental, physician, assistant, and nurse practitioner programs, will receive $20,000 scholarships. The allied health and undergraduate students, including those in nursing, surgical, and respiratory therapy, as well as radiology technology, will receive $10,000 scholarships. So I'm excited to have established a mentorship program for each scholarship recipient this year. Not only myself, but definitely Alicia Board, our Manager of Workforce Development. Scholars will be each matched with an experienced staff member from Cook County Health for personal and professional development. I think that this is critically important to support our scholars on their educational journey in this way. So, applications are open today. And our applications will be open through May 26th. So again, today through May 26th. So individuals who are interested in learning more about the criteria and the application process should visit cookcountyhealth.org and go to our careers page and to find more information about the scholarship. We will also be posting information on our social media pages, and we are honored to provide opportunities to lift up healthcare students who are from and committed to serving communities that have the greatest need. As a nurse, I know how essential it is for patients to feel connected to the individuals that are caring for them. I'm thrilled that Ms. Carroll is here today as a newly graduated nurse to share her perspective and the impact the Provident Scholarship had on her education. We are proud of our diversity here at Cook County Health, and we want to support a local health workforce that embodies our mission and commitment to all. Thank you so much, and I will now present to you Camille Carroll, our 2022 Provident Scholarship recipient.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
As I stand before you today, I am completely honored and grateful for this opportunity that has been presented.
Tavish to radiology. Tavish, please call radiology. Thank you.
It is a hospital.
I am completely grateful and honored for this opportunity that has been presented before me. As one of the first recipients of the Provident Hospital Scholarship Fund, I would like to say that this scholarship has not only helped me financially in regards to my education, but has opened my eyes to the available resources created to help those like me. When I say those like me, I mean students who are...
Tavish, please call radiology. Tavish, please call radiology. Thank you.
When I say students like me, I mean students who are motivated and dedicated to their educational goals and are willing to look for help from those who are willing to provide. Students who are driven and possess those qualities needed to be successful in their chosen career path. Students of Cook County who want to give back to their communities by becoming the best version of themselves. Provident has done something very special. They have given us students hope, help, and a place in which one day we may work and build our careers. Today, I am now a graduate of Khan Academy of Nursing Licensed Practical Nurse Program, completing one of my first educational goals as class president, salutatorian, and soon-to-be member of the National Black Nurses Association. Thank you. This scholarship has created a stepping stone in which I proudly stand and appreciate the $10,000 grant that was presented to me. As I continue on with my education, I stand and I will never forget those who helped me along the way, and Provident is definitely one. I would like to say thank you, and I pray that this scholarship fund continues to change the lives of the future of our healthcare professionals, because that's exactly what it did for me. Thank you all once again for the opportunity.